Ever wondered how exactly a bill becomes a law? While we've all sang along to the Schoolhouse Rock's I'm Just a Bill, today we want to share some insight into North Carolina's legislative process. Our state's bill making process consists of roughly 7 stages. Stage 1, it all starts with an idea. Anybody, not just legislators, can come up with a policy proposal. Stage 2, identify a champion. This is the legislator who will write, file, and present the bill for hopeful passage during the current legislative session. This person, also known as the bill's primary sponsor, can recruit other legislators to sign on as co-sponsors. Stage 3 starts once the primary sponsor has filed the bill. At this point, it is introduced to both chambers of the House and the Senate in North Carolina General Assembly. All members of the chambers must be present. This is the first reading. After passing its first reading, the bill's proposal is then sent to the committee that best aligns with the issue for a deep dive into the bill's content. These committees are comprised of legislators with either expertise in the subject matter or with an interest in that particular topic. Legislators are assigned committees by the chamber leadership. It's in this stage that committee members can change a bill or even dismiss it. Dismissing a bill would make it ineligible for the rest of the session. This is also the stage where the public can weigh in. Stage 5 is a repeat of stages 3 through 4, but in the opposite chamber. So if a bill was introduced by a House member after passing its third reading, it then hands over to the Senate to pass an additional 3 readings and undergo further review from their committee. If approved by all assigned committees, the bill then goes back to the full chamber for its last 2 readings. And by the way, committee approval is often referred to as receiving a favorable report. It's at this point that many legislators either voice their concerns or endorse the bill. Stage 6. A bill must pass 2 more readings in the House and the Senate before it can head to the governor's desk to be signed into law. Okay, quick caveat here. The breakdown of how a bill becomes a law assumes that the House and the Senate agree on identical language and the bill keeps its original form and content. Let's be clear. This rarely happens on Jones Street, so the process often gets very complicated very fast. Now back to a perfect world where bills sail through the legislative process with ease. Once a bill passes both chambers, it is enrolled. This is a fancy way of saying it's being prepared to be sent to the governor's desk. Once a bill reaches the governor's desk, the governor has several options. Sign the bill into law, veto the bill, which is also known as rejecting the bill. Okay, let's talk a bit about vetoes. The legislature can override a veto, but they must have at least 3/5 of each chamber's support in order to do so successfully. Or the legislature can revise the bill to increase the chance of getting the governor's signature. And the last option is to do nothing. The governor does not sign or veto, and after 10 days of inaction, the bill automatically becomes a law. Whew, that's a lot to process, right? But we hope you've gained a better understanding of how a bill in North Carolina becomes a law. Thanks for tuning in. As always, we appreciate your support, dedication, and service to rural North Carolina.